Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm David Sego, co-chair of the organizing committee with Ward Wilson. In addition, I'm a professor emeritus from the U of A Geotechnical Center and a member of the team that founded the Oil Sands Tailings Research Facility, known as OSTRF. It is indeed a pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all the delegates to the 4th International Conference on Oil Sands Tailings on behalf of the U of A Geotechnical Center and the Oil Sands Tailings Research Facility. This year there are 350 delegates representing 6 countries at this event. Recent events in Alberta have highlighted the challenge of managing oil sand tailings and heightened public interest. The large volume of mature fine tails, or MFT, require safe containment and management of the capping waters that represent such a visible challenge to the industry. The combined footprint of Alberta's oil sand tailings impoundments is currently about 130 square kilometers. The Alberta Energy Regulator predicts that the oil sands industry will increase production to 3.7 million barrels per day within the next decade, with the gross revenue expected to grow to $100 billion per year, making Alberta a major provider of energy for Canada and the world. However, industry's ability to manage the waste from these processes will be critical to ensure the continuity of their operations. Vast quantities of overburden mined and tailing sands produced during bitumen extraction are used to construct the safe containment for this MFT and capping waters. Over the last 10 to 15 years, some of this sand has been used to assist with disposal of MFT in the form of consolidated or composite tailings known in the industry as CT. Considerable technical work on these issues has been carried out over the years, but much of it is not readily accessible. So the extensive research and development efforts that contribute to the various major advancements have not been properly acknowledged. Much of these engineering and scientific advancements are published in diverse, specialized conferences and journals, making it a challenge to compile the important literature. Since the first International Oil Sands Tailings Conference in 2008, the OSTRF has been providing a venue for industry professionals, consultants, academics, and government researchers to present and discuss the fundamentals and applied advances in oil sand tailings management. The presentations and conference proceedings will provide documentation on industry's research efforts since the issuing of the Alberta Energy Regulator's Directive 74 in 2009. It will highlight the extensive research that has been carried out to deal with the challenging tailings issues faced by industry. Furthermore, issues associated with MFT, water, CT, and their safe containment will be discussed along with novel approaches to dewater MFT. Challenges with recycling of the tailings release water for use in bitumen extraction will also be addressed. We are most fortunate to have 3 engaging keynote speakers over the course of the conference. Shortly, Mr. Al Heineman will present a keynote on behalf of Mr. Alan Fair, former director of COSIA Tailings EPA, who worked tirelessly as a champion for the industry in various roles for over 30 years. Tomorrow, Brent McDonald will describe some technical advances from Syncrude. Then on Wednesday morning, Mr. Andy Ridge from the Government of Alberta will speak on responsible energy development and advancing integrated approach to tailings management. This conference and its success are due to the breadth of the presentations and the quality of the manuscripts contained in the proceedings. I want to thank all of our professional colleagues who willingly took the time and expended the effort to share their experience and insight with us. The amount of investment in the proceedings is significant. When we think of the investment in order to conduct the research, in addition to the hours spent by the technical personnel on the projects and on writing the papers, the proceedings contain millions of dollars worth of research. To all the conference presenters, thank you for contributing your knowledge. To the authors, thank you for the effort in submitting the manuscripts, and especially in these days when time is so valuable. I would like to acknowledge the financial support of the sponsors listed on the screens. Their support allowed the organizing committee to provide outstanding receptions that we enjoyed last evening, and the coffee breaks and lunches, as well as the gala dinner on Tuesday evening. Organizing conferences requires the dedication to detail. These details were handled by Nicholas Beyer and Ward Wilson, who managed the technical program organization, while Sally Pataski managed all the registration details along with the layout of the conference proceedings. They, along with Vivian Gann, will also be working for you on your behalf throughout the conference. Should you have any questions, please see Sally at the registration desk and we'll do our utmost to help with it. Welcome to Chateau Lake Louise, to Alberta, and to the 4th International Conference on Oil Sands Tailings.